before we get into today's video, we're just going to make note of two things really quickly. One, at the time of recording, the pre-orders for the collector's edition of Xenoblade 3 are yet to go up for America and Australia. So, if you guys are in those respective countries and you want to get yourself a pre-order, I'd suggest do it now. We're going to go on a little rant at the very end of this video, so look forward to that, I suppose. But anyway, hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to more Xenoblade news drops. And we have a couple of things here, one big thing and one minor thing. Well, one small thing, but one very powerful thing. So, straight off, we are starting off with a new trailer-ish. And this comes courtesy of Nintendo of UK. We'll get to you in a little bit. And just a look at the environments and just embracing the tone, the nature, and the landscapes of Xenoblade.
Nintendo UK trying to soften the blow with this trailer.
Well, as always, we'll start off with the trailer straightforward and then talk over it a second time. So, let's do it. And that was the trailer. First off, I really like the music. I've seen people speculate that it's the main theme of Xenoblade 3, which I don't agree with. I think the little tidbit in which you got in the previous trailers, I think that's going to be the main theme. The one I focus on the flute and whatnot. So, let's go back through this trailer one more time, and we're going to pause because we're going to look at a few things. First of all, here we do have what is the distant fingertip. Because it can't be anything else.
No.
And of course have more deserts, more look at new creatures as well as existing ones here. And also with collectibles scattered here, there and everywhere. So nothing new that we haven't seen before. Now on this particular screenshot, I kind of like because it ingrains a lot of things regarding Xenoblade. So, for me, this reeks of the desert land in Xenoblade Torna, in which right before you headed to the imperial capital of Torna.
Yeah, the things at the very bottom, like those white cliffs, they remind me of either Sylvalum or maybe calcification sulfur things.
And also here we have a ring. Now, this is not the first time that a ring in a desert land in Xenoblade has been prevalent. Some people would say Xenoblade X, Dowie Dream.
Bionis Horn in the top left, maybe?
It just all depends, but either way, I feel like this screenshot is definitely a melting pot of all Xenoblade landscapes. You know what? I dig it. And plus, you can see caves, you can see nooks and crannies everywhere, so it's definitely going to be explorative, just like any Xenoblade game would. So, I don't know, I like myself a bit of spelunking in caves. And now this screenshot here, and it's probably because of the arcs and the pillars, but I'm getting Windy Cave vibes from this. And if anyone knows Windy Cave from the original Xenoblade, it's a mixed bag. Mixed bag. But still, look, it's nice and fun to see. And of course, again, we get collectibles scattered pretty much everywhere. And this is one of the first proper looks that we get regarding a town in Xenoblade. Now this is clearly on the Kyiv side.
Agnes.
Agnes, is it? Yeah, sure. I keep getting those two mixed up. I heavily apologize.
I did it first, but then I just remembered Kieves is Xenoblade 1, Agnes is Xenoblade 2.
I mean, it's got Mechon parts in it, so it could be a mix of both. Honestly, it might be Kieves, given how it's mechanical. But I don't know. Again, it's definitely a mishmash of them.
Yeah.
So, there's that. And of course, I mean, this could be a settlement on its own, because we still don't know if there's going to be like a Colony 6 mechanic in which you have to build a settlement back up. So, it could be something. And of course we get lovely shots of the machinery, and we know Monolith, they do love their machinery.
And Takashi loves his robots.
Indeed, indeed. And if this is anything like Xenoblade, this is going to be Ether. Either fueling the robot or putting energy back into the land. Because the streams seem to be heading upwards. So, I don't know, it would be a nice comparison how machinery originally pulled energy, but now they're giving back.
You sound like Shook right now.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the ether waves. And you know Xenoblade, it's all about those ether waves.
Ether.
Now, this for me, it either reeks of Huge Connected or Xenoblade 2 regarding Gormoti. Oh no, I just like the hills, I like the waterfalls especially. That's going to be so fun going down.
Yeah.
Oh no. I just see everything in this trailer and think, man, I just want to explore it all. Now this is Guar Plains. Like, no doubt. Overarching bridges, the pool beneath it, and also one sort of thing that I'm seeing spread out regarding this trailer. And of course, hello, you. I like how you have become like a mascot for Xenoblade almost.
He becomes closer and everything.
You will know my name. As Satan incarnate.
He looks good though.
Indeed, and one thing I want to say, the water effects that splash when he goes down. That's a nice thing. I don't think that's been in any previous Xenoblade games. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I just love that little attention to detail.
Guar Plains.
Guar Plains is of course a guidepost in which led you to refugee camp and whatnot. Iconic waterfalls from Guar Plains too. And more machinery, and we have seen these before regarding the previous screenshots that Monolith Japan has given us, so you can definitely tell that this trailer was probably in production by the time that those screenshots came out.
This reeks of Noctilum.
Yeah, Noctilum / Magna Falls.
To be honest, this entire trailer feels a lot more wide open than the previous games, so it definitely feels more like X than anything else.
Definitely. And one thing that I do want to point out really quick is we have seen like, oh my god, this looks like Xenoblade 1, this looks like Xenoblade 2 and whatnot. For me, if we keep on going for that trailer, of course,
Araya in the background.
yeah, I definitely love it. We see how, and I think, yeah, it's definitely in the latter part of the trailer. We see places and we see, dare I say, landmarks of previous games.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets to about this point in the trailer in which you think, that looks like Xenoblade 1. And when you look at this particular screenshot, it's an iconic thing from Xenoblade 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you get a lot of Xenoblade 1 love here, and I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know why, I just love this guy down here.
I noticed that.
Just being trapped by an enemy. And look, he's dancing. He's dancing. Anyway, that is the trailer, and you know what? It makes the environments look good. It makes them very seem wide open and explorative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you feel like it looks too big? Do you think it's just right? I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. But now, we've gone from the big wide landscapes to one small but powerful little girl. And here we have something from Monolith of Japan. And weirdly enough, one last thing on this trailer, as I was mentioned on top of this, Nintendo of UK dropped this trailer first before Monolith of Japan did. So I think Nintendo of UK knew what they were doing.
I'm getting with all this information that everybody's dropping. I'm guessing there might be a direct of some kind coming up, maybe.
Maybe. Hopefully. Dare we dream. But anyway though, let's get to Sena. Sena's class is Attacker. You can also crush your enemies with a super heavy hammer. It's powerful type with a heavy blow, and there is also a technique that can invalidate the enemy's guard, so basically pierce. You need to be careful because it's easy to be targeted by the enemy with high attack power. Basically, protect this little girl at all costs.
I still can't get over the fact that she's not a tank.
Yeah, but still, that might actually draw into the other thing that we are going to get into right now. But anyway though, we've seen this kind of thing before. It's just nice to know though that Sena is getting a spotlight.
So she's a lot like Zeke then.
Pretty much.
Heavy hitter.
She has no eye patch though. But does she have a turtle? Handling a girl's turtle. You should never handle a girl's turtle.
I wonder where Turtles is going to be in the Xenoblade 3 narrative.
My god. He's going to go from a small turtle to being the super boss of the game.
Or a new Titan, because turtles can live for a long time, so we'll have to see.
So what you're saying is Turtles actually lived on and became like the omnipotent god of the world? Are you saying Turtles is going to be the final boss? He still will be able to speak though. Oh Jesus. Well, anyway, not only do we get a little bit of info on Sena, we also get her in an introductory clip. And it's as follows. Sena's hobby is muscle training, as well as Lance's. It seems that they are doing muscle training together, even doing breaks. I'm very envious that my hobbies are also profitable. This translation is terrible. Oh, I'm so envious that my hobbies make me money. I'm envious of myself. Ooh, how dare I make so much money. I'm stinking rich. I hate it.
I'm making so much money. How dare I?
Oh, God. If you couldn't tell, this translation is stupid, but I think they've all been a little bit silly, but I digress. Let's get into what the clip wants and then go through it a second time.
私はセナ、ガンマに配属されてからはずっとミオちゃんと同じ部屋でした。得意技はバカ力かな。こう見えて結構重いもの持てるんですよ。趣味は筋トレです。私はセナ。
Now, for one thing, I cannot get over the fact that Sena's hair is pretty much on fire.
Yeah, a lot of people think that this confirms that she's related to Bridget in a way or connected to Bridget in a way.
It's almost like these games are connected. Have we harped on that point enough? I don't think we have. Do you guys think we have? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like Sena's brief animations, I think they're cute, I think they're charming, and it definitely adds a lot of quirks to her character. No. If she isn't going to be fun during combat, I can definitely see that I'm going to get smiles on my face with her in the story. And as always, courtesy of the AVGM Remem. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. I probably am not. Anyway, we have a video script for what Sena said in the trailer. I'm Sena, I've been rooming with me ever since I was assigned to Colony Gamma. Special skills? I guess I'm stupidly strong, although I look small, I can lift really heavy things. My hobby is bodybuilding. So now we get a reason why as she's not a tank, because she doesn't look like a tank, but she's definitely strong. So for me, I like it, and it also adds a bit of context on her relationship with Mio. They're not just passerbys, they've actually known each other for a long time, in theory. depends on how long she's been assigned to the colony.
I am not sure how to feel about two characters having a love for bodybuilding, but I guess that might give them an excuse to, like, bond and whatnot.
And you never know, we might be able to get some private humorous cutscenes, or maybe some heart-to-hearts in which, you know, who can lift the strongest.
A rivalry.
Yeah, maybe. And to be honest, I kind of am looking forward to a hopeful cutscene in which Sena absolutely trounces Lands. Dude, I just got beat by a little girl. Wow. But still, though, honestly, I like Sena. I feel like she's got a lot of charm, and oh no, I'm just really looking forward to all these characters and seeing how they interact.
She's a cute little button.
Yeah, she definitely is. You know what? That's probably the best way that I can describe her. I just want to hug her, but then I'm afraid she'd break my spine.
She's like a buff Marianne.
Pretty much. I'm not sure how to say this, but can you die?
I'm sorry.
Please,
Mercy.
please excuse my rudeness, but can I end your life? It's like, what?
The angel of death.
Pretty much. Well, guys, that is going to be it for the news of this video. So, if you want to stop now, by all means, please do. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. But we are going to get into a little bit of a rant, a little bit of explaining, and a little bit of discrepancy on our part. So, let's get into it now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Next clip coming up. Well, say clip. Nintendo of UK. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what in the flying hell? Okay, to give context right out the bat before we go down rant lane almost. So, as we mentioned at the very top of this video, Nintendo of America and Australia, their pre-orders are going up today. At the time of recording, it is now 12:20 in the afternoon at the 8th of June 2022. Great. Awesome. Australia gets it. America gets it. Japan, I think, is also getting it, correct?
I think they might have already gotten it.
Great! Awesome! What about UK? No! You'd think, oh, well, you're probably going to get it next week. Okay, 2 weeks. No, you'd be wrong. We're getting it late July. As in, like, release window time.
More than a month from now.
We don't, and late July is such a vague date. Hey, you know what? The game technically releases on the 29th, but pre-orders are going to go up on the 27th.
We're just ordering it by that point.
Now, I know there's probably going to be a lot of retail reasons as to why this is a thing. Perhaps maybe Europe or the UK doesn't have as much resources, because again, when it comes to logistics and whatnot, we're still not in the best place right now.
Yeah, because I heard a lot about, like, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Like, Europe had trouble getting a hold of it, I think.
Yes, indeed. So again, this is something for Europe, so I understand. But still, though, oh no, man. But to be fair, I can't say anything as a person from the UK, given our generous history of Xenoblade.
Yeah.
But still, though, this kind of thing, it definitely sends the point home on how much Splatoon 3, forcing Xenoblade to be pushed forward, has affected the organization, the timing, and the logistics of the whole thing.
Yeah, because it's all been a mess, because not just the UK, but everybody's not getting this collector's edition until autumn.
Yeah.
It's just a mess.
It is a mess, but, you know, and it is kind of weird to me how, with Splatoon being in development for so long, that they didn't have any foresight on, wow, it's not like the developers of Splatoon 3 just randomly walked into an office and said, oh yeah, we're done the game now. And then Nintendo scrambling, it's like, oh my god, what do we do? Yeah, so this is, it's not great.
No.
But still though, hey, pre-orders are pre-orders. I just don't like how Everyone is getting it except us.
Yeah, it just rubs me the wrong way.
I know, but we're not trying to whine or complain, and we heavily apologize if it seemed like if we are. It's just confusing and baffling to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. But people are still going to try and pre-order. I mean, I know we are. But at the very end of the day, I'm not worried. We'll get Xenoblade eventually. Some people might get it a bit earlier than others. But that's for a later time. I digress. So, on that note, thanks guys for watching and listening to our little rant and a bit of discussion there, but I digress. Thank you much for watching. As always, if you like this video, be sure to like it. If you don't, well then, yeah, you can join us in the UK camp of frowny faces. But if you want to subscribe to see more up-to-date things regarding Xenoblade 3, whether it is screenshots, trailers, or anything in between, even stuff like this, then we will be here to cover it outright. So, until then, I've been Lightning.
I'm Alex.
And we will be patiently waiting for Xenoblade 3 pre-orders. Nintendo, why?
Yep.
Nintendo, you will never ever cease to amaze me about the weird decisions you make.
Like you mentioned in the last video.
It's almost like I had the sinking feeling that something like this would happen. God damn it. Nintendo, let me just cross off a few things that I want to happen, okay? Port a few more things to the Switch from the Wii U era. And 3DS era, please. That'd be fantastic.
Fire Emblem.
Translate Mother 3. You won't, but still. And just make things more available to the West.
Or just in general, make collector's editions, not like region exclusive to things.
And do not put music on a USB drive that can make your computer freak out. But oh well. If we're going to be here ranting about Nintendo, we'll be here all day.
Yeah.
We have lives to live as we make a video on Xenoblade 3 news updates. Oh god, we'll see you next time, guys. Probably tomorrow when we do more Xeno stuff. Bye.
Hopefully green-haired Gamati girl.
You never know.